Yo, man, I'm clipping like crazy. No, but we have Nancy Pelosi snaps on the is it MSNBC reporter after being called out for lying about Trump, right? So let's get straight to the video. Guys, support me by clicking the subscribe button. I appreciate you guys. Let's get straight to it. My throat is a little dry, talking all day, recording videos all day, man. It's crazy.
Know how people believe that trust these people anymore. Roll the clip.
If he thought he heard it or didn't hear it, what is important is what Donald Trump has said. Donald Trump is a great threat to our democracy. What is a democracy? What are the pillars? What are the pillars? A free and independent press to tell the story of what's going on, to keep everybody informed of what people are saying and doing.
But he got banned on all the social media platforms. He had to make his own platform. And then he's got a gag order from the judge that he can't talk during the campaign season where everybody else can lie on him and damage his character during the campaign season. But he's a threat to democracy. Lady, your dentist is getting ready to fall out. To get some better glue, you got all that money and you can't get somebody to get your denture game right? She sound like she got 3 sets of teeth in her mouth. Them dentures, they're like holding on by a thread. Like she got somebody tied a thread around them dentures. And they look like they just about to fall out every time she talks. Ma'am. Okay.
That transparency is essential. An independent judiciary, when they're practically threatening on TV exposure of jurors in a trial of the president or any trial, and any of that. What is an independent judiciary? It's about free and fair elections, and what do they do but suppress the vote? So there's nothing in his performance, if that's the word we'll use, what he has done, that would indicate that he cares, prioritizes, or ever valued or did anything to support a democracy. And
he was the president already. These mother acting like this dude is an outside foreigner who came to the country 3 years ago and he's trying to be the president, and you have to try to convince everybody that he's going to destroy democracy. The man was the president already. Did he destroy democracy when he was the president? Did he do any of these things you were saying when he was already the president? And then look at the idiot with the Ukrainian flag. Y'all support Ukraine more than you do your own country. Y'all done gave him over $100 billion. Nobody can believe what you're saying. Nobody can believe.
Man, y'all need to give me $100 billion so I can support my people back in Africa, bro. Are y'all giving Ukraine $100 billion, man? Oh, man. But why would I do the $100 billion? I can't use all of it, man. Man, if I had $100 billion, but I'll give I'll be so giving. My church building is gonna be paid off. My family's house is gonna be paid off. Everything's gonna be paid off. I'm gonna buy my brother's a house, whatever it is. I'm gonna go back to Africa, support my people, support all my family first, and then start helping the country out as much as I can. Schools, hospitals. Obviously, I don't think $100 billion could fix a whole country, but I think you'll need more than that. I'm not sure how that type of stuff works, but I could definitely do something with $100 billion for sure, man, for sure. I don't know if I don't think God is gonna bless nobody with $100 billion, man, because if God gives a human being $100 billion, I don't think they're gonna believe in God. Y'all look at Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, what's that? The lizard guy from Meta, from Facebook. What's his name? I don't know his name. Y'all should know him. Bill Gates. All those people don't believe in God. You get me? Don't believe in God. Check all the billionaires out. The people in the Arab countries, in Dubai, Emirates, they don't believe in God. Because when you have too much money, your money is your savior. So I don't think God is really going to give anybody too much money, too much, that it kind of distorts your view on reality, in my opinion.
Believe the government. And before I continue, this is what brings me to my sponsor, Black Forest Supplements. NMN, a Harvard study.
Lord have mercy.
And get one free. Link is in the description section. Let me get back to these cowards. So Nancy Pelosi, look at what they're doing, man. Listen to what she say.
Now on the ballot saying he should have immunity from whatever he might do. I mean, really, I have sympathy and respect for everybody who votes. I'm just glad people vote. I know some of them will always reject those of us who may look different to them in leadership or the rest, and that's that. But there are those who have real legitimate concerns about immigration, globalization, innovation, and what does that mean for their job and their family's future? And we have to address those concerns. And Joe Biden is doing that, created 9 million jobs in his term in office.
Here you go. Here the lie. If you don't distrust, if she's not distrusted at this point, what are you doing? Listen to how she tried to make a whole lie and get caught. Roll the clip.
And Joe Biden is doing that, created 9 million jobs in his term in office. Donald Trump has the worst record of job loss of any president. So we just have to make sure people know.
That was a global pandemic.
He had the worst record of any president. We've had other concerns in our country. If you want to be an apologist for Donald Trump, that may be your role, but it ain't mine. And
I
he
don't
has
think
the
that
worst.
anybody can accuse me of that.
No, but let me just say, as a Speaker of the House, we put forth a $3 trillion bill. $3 trillion of investment in communities and the rest, and that stimulates the economy.
I just want to ask.
Donald Trump had the lowest unemployment in history at the point in time when he was in office.
Right.
He had the lowest unemployment for women in like 60 years, lowest unemployment ever in history for Black and Hispanics. And then they shut the country down and made everybody stay at home and made everybody lose their jobs and all this other stuff. And they gave them stimmy checks to not work. And then they say, oh, look, Trump lost so many jobs in his administration. This broad know better.
She knows.
She know better than what she's saying.
She knows.
They're evil. And then Joe Biden, he got 9 million jobs. Giving people their job back ain't getting jobs. That's not creating jobs. Just like you can't say that Donald Trump lost jobs during a pandemic. When people get their jobs back from the pandemic, you can't say that somebody created the jobs. It's just that millions of people you told couldn't go back to work. They got to get vaccinated. They got to stay at home. They got to work from home. They got all this other stuff. Companies going out of business forever, some temporarily. People getting their jobs back and being able to go back to work, entering into the workforce. That doesn't count for you creating jobs. Man, this is what I'm going to say. People don't feel what she's saying, though. You can say all you want.
They can see through it.
Biden created 9 million jobs. People ain't feeling that. Biden is
with the dentures.
Right by the economy. That's not what pocketbooks say. That's not what the grocery store prices say. That's not what gas prices say. That's not what inflation says. That's not what interest rates say. People are struggling. Their dream house was in reach, and then interest rates are out of control. You can't buy a house, and as soon as they drop the interest rate, investors
Man, that 10-ounce steak is freaking $10, bruh.
are gonna go girls gone wild on the real estate market. All of these people with money stacked up, people with big money, they're gonna buy up all this cheap debt. And you're not gonna be able to compete. You've been washed out of competition because the interest rates are way too high. For y'all, you can't afford what you used to afford. And the prices are going up. And as soon as the Fed drop that price, that's gonna be cheap debt. And the investors are gonna jump all over this. And you ain't gonna be able to compete because they're gonna
And make billions on top of billions, bro. And we're gonna be working a 9 to 5 today that we die. Man, guys, if you enjoy the content, kindly subscribe for me. I appreciate you. It helps people see the videos that I post. It supports the channel. See you guys on the next one.